bases on day one of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. James is out there with Jake LaRavia. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here's Nesmith. Walker the pass to Nembhard. No good from outside. On the wing, Reeves. Pass to LeBron. Four on the shot clock. From 11 feet away, it's blocked. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Tell you what, early in a game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Hayes dishes to Doncic.
And 0 for 4 start. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And stolen by Siakam. Here's Walker. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Austin Reeves picks one up. The Pacers shooting their first free throw this game.
First team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Walker. One shot.
And the Lakers have possession. It's a three-point game. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Pass to Huff. Launches a three. A shot's good on the assist by Siakam.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doncic passes to LeBron. Here's LaRavia. Unloads. And it's Doncic missing.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Yep, that one goes in there. Walker's got 5 now.
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
Now here's LeBron. Last game out, he had 14. That 3 off the mark. Pacers leading by 6. Siakam passes to Huff, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. For the Pacers, they come in off the loss to the Clippers. Pass to Doncic. Now Hayes. Reeves outside. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Nembhard. Shot's good by Walker. He's got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Walker against James. Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. Walker with some nice D. Pacers leading by 9. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Siakam, high post. Laravia's there. Siakam's shot is off. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they performed. And it paid off.
No one covered.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Doncic missing.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Here's Reeves. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Now, here's Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. And here is Siakam. No good on the 3.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here. But he's battling, continuing to fight.
Now, here's Doncic. And here's Reeves outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
Bounce pass, Nembhard. Here's Huff, covered by Hayes. Siakam passes to Nesmith. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Reeves, and he banks in the layup. Reeves has got 5 now.
Reeves just taking it right to the defense there.
Outside, Walker. James against Siakam. Pass to Huff. Here's Nembhard. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Here's Doncic. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Now, Laravia. Back to Doncic. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 10-point Pacer lead.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam misses.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The kick out to LeBron. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
And he hits the first of 3.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And then for Los Angeles, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake Laravia. And it's Luke Kennard in for Doncic.
the feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And he nails the third. Indiana leading by 8. Now McConnell. Three-pointer. And it's Shepard missing. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. In the corner, Kunad with it. And the Lakers with another miss. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Below topping, Clark has always been a guy that goes right at the rim.
Yeah, I think dunking was instilled in him at an early age because he does it in a variety of flavorful ways, if you will. His father was a street ball legend, and his college coach encouraged him to have that dunk-first mentality every chance he got.
James, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, here's McConnell after LeBron James's miss. Pass to Toppin. From past the arc. Can't hit that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lakers working the ball around now. Reeves finds James. Drives to the hoop. Over Toppin. James, no good.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Brown, covered by LeBron. Here's McConnell. Offensive rebound. Here's Shepard. Kunad covering. In the corner, it's Toppin. And it's off from three-point range. The drive by James. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Now here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. And finished off by Shepard.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pacers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
Lakers trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Kunad. Ring shot on the way. Reeves can't hit. And the Pacers shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Pass to Shepard. Brown deciding where to go with it. Takes a 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Well, I think that was clearly a fourth. He's a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reeves has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. Pass to Toppin. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's James. No scoring in this one. Pass to Kunad. Pocket 6. Now Vanderbilt. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Shepard with the ball over James, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Pacers up 5. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Luke Kunad out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's James. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Hayes in at the center.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now, here's Toppin. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers. Back to Nembhard. Tapping a screen on Kunad. Here's Nembhard. No good off the front iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The 3 for Doncic. Pacers leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Siakam going to the rim is like a moth going to the flame. You can't keep them away.
To the middle. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Pass to Nembhard. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Screen by Kleber. And here's Hayes. Covered by Siakam. And Hayes throws it down.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Now, here's Nesmith. 26 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Now James, following the three-point attempt by Obi Toppin. Doncic outside, and stolen by Siakam. Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
You can't sleep on Siakam's length because he's really good at getting his hands in and flicking that ball away.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Buffs jacked in, and then for the Lakers, LeBron comes in for Maxi Kleber, and Jake LaRavia is subbed in for James. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Moravia passes to James. And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. At sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators.
Here's Siakam. The rebound by James. LeBron's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's LeBron. Kunad finds Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Huff, covered by Hayes. Indiana moving it around. Clock at 4. Siakam outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. They've led by as many as 11 points. The 3 from LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Siakam. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. Can they get it? And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Luka Doncic.
That was a case of Pascal Siakam forcing the action and being able to draw the foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
You look back on Pascal Siakam's career, you know, he came in a bit raw, actually quite raw as a rookie, but he never stopped working on his game, adding to it. A real development success story and a model for any young, aspiring pro player.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Kunad. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Since the All-Star break, checking out the three-point shot ratio for Indiana.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They trail by 1. Doncic outside. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. Now LaRavia knocks down the 3-ball. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Well, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Now Nesmith. Siakam outside. Here's Huff. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Indiana. Potter's checked in, and Shepard subbed in for Nesmith. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Austin Reeves in for Kunad. Both free throws good from James. Pacers trail by 4. Here's McConnell. Still scoreless. And it's Shepard missing.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's McConnell following the basket by LeBron James. To the inside. That one's off. Still out of sync. Lakers leading by 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Shepard. To the middle. Here's Potter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now McConnell. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Jackson has the open look. Misses the 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. In the corner, it's James. Stolen by McConnell. Outside Jackson. This one for 3. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic going to work.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Here are your Indiana State Minutes.
check in for Indiana. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. In third, the Pacers.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
And so here is Indiana. 8-point game. Potter, the pass to Jackson. Now Brown. Pass to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Brown sets a screen for McConnell. Outside for Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for LeBron. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Reeves outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8. Shepard, the pass to Brown. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Brooklyn Nets. McConnell passes to Shepard. Down low, it's stolen by Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic with it. Jackson on him. Got a piece of it.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Here's Potter. Vanderbilt defending. To the paint. Now, here's Doncic. Guarded closer. Launches a 3. The shot, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Good on the bucket. McConnell's got his first 2 points.
Boy, McConnell is slippery and sly with that orange. I mean, catching the defense by surprise with that move. Always keeps that dribble alive, which makes him dangerous.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Good job in the second quarter. I think just playing smash-mouth basketball. Pounding it in the paint.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
That free throw good from Doncic.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Here's Brown, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. When we've been in the half-court or in transition and we've been organized, we've done a really nice job. But overall, our guys fine.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're dominating on the backboards, just having their way out there, Shaq.
Out-muscling, out-tussling, out-fussling, out-schmuscling. It's no wonder why they're in front.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Pacers trail by 7. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Nembhard. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Walker. And it's Huff in at the center position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Hayes with the steal. Reeves the pass to James. Reeves against Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tell you what, with all the aggression and effort that Pascal Siakam plays with, you know he's going to get himself to the foul line.
First one falls for him.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And so here is Indiana after the basket by Los Angeles. Siakam against James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nesmith. The Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Lakers working the ball around now. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. No good that time. Siakam kicks to Walker. Pass to Nembhard. Walker is screen on James. Siakam for 3.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Steps back. Ball stolen. Outside, Walker. Now, here's Nesmith. Still yet to score. Inside, it's deflected. Huff passes to Nembhard. Sinks the triple. Nembhard's got it back down to single digits for the Pacers.
No hesitation from Nembhard at all, and with good reason. He was on his spot and ready to let it go.
Doncic outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Nembhard against Reeves. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
and the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And a wide open look for James. No good on the three. Pacers trail by 7. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Doncic. Hayes trying to break free. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Reeves.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get loud for your Pacers Picture Dance Crew.
Checked in for the Lakers. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Pascal Siakam.
And the story of the game for him has really been painful. I mean, he's tried to get things going, but for whatever reason, between the defense and just his rhythm tonight, the touch just hasn't been there.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Out left to the wing. Pass to Huff. Siakam outside. Clock at 6. For the 3. Now Reeves. 8 points for him. Down low. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Now the Pacers moving it up. That is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 7 on the bucket from Walker.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Now here's LeBron. 17 points in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jarris Walker. And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 8. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Walker against James. And here's Hayes. 8 points for him. Count the basket. Hayes has got 10 points.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
There's the pick. The 10-footer. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Working hard in the paint, Nembhard knows you got to bring it down low.
Lakers leading by 6. Reeves with it. James looking around. A 3 ball. Oh, the shot is pure from LeBron.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Siakam. On the clock, and he uses the glass on the lane. 11 points in the game.
Boy, that wingspan of Siakam helping him down low. He can take a hit and still finish.
On the wing, James, and they double up James to the inside, and stolen by Siakam. Pass to Huff. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Toppin, he's jacked in for Siakam. And Shepard subbed in for Nesmith. The Lakers also making some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. And James subbed in for Jake LaRavia. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. Lakers passing it around. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by Huff.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Toppin sets a screen for Shepard. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Toppin. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Toppin with the steal. For the tie, Nembhard the pass to Shepard. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Pass to Reeves. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
Bounce pass, Nembhard. Here's Shepard. Kunad covering. Walker is screen on Reeves. Nembhard for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Launches it. And that's good. Austin Reeves for 3. And now a 7-point Laker lead. Outside, Walker. Pass to Toppin. Over in the corner, Shepard. Walker a screen. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
To the middle. Here's Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Nembhard the pass to Huff. Now Shepard. Pass to Nembhard. And here is Toppin. 3 on the clock. Shoots. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kunad kicks to Vanderbilt. And here's James outside. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 6. To the paint. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Fast break. The Lakers. Kunad with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. Reeves in the corner. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Nembhard. 10 points for him. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Off target from 3-point range. Now, here's Kunad. Defense right on him. Out to the wing. Pass to James. From deep, Reeves. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now Toppin trying to get something going. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Walker.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
It's time for Dance Kid. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Everybody get down. Next editor. Let's go.
Indiana making some changes. Otter's checked in, and it's Brown in for Jarris Walker. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for Maxi Kleber. James comes in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. .115 left here in the third quarter. LeBron James on the wing. And they double up James. It's tipped. Shepard with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Moving it up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
That one drops. He ties it up. Now here's LeBron. 21 points in the game. On the wing, James. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Indiana. They're on a 16-7 run. To the inside. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Just 4 to shoot. Down kicks to McConnell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. James absolutely owning the inside.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Now Shepard. Over James. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Luka Doncic's out there with Kunad. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then there's Hayes. And it's James in at the four. So it's the Pacers now after LeBron James hitting the three. The three, Siakam. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's LaRavia. It's intercepted. Down low. Indiana moving it around. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Smart pass by Siakam. Tell you what, he's really grown over the years in reading and feeling the game as a passer.
Pass to Kunad. James outside. Now Kunad. He's covered by McConnell. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth.